Tonight's highlights are brought to you by TEG Federal Credit Union. We're not a bank, we're better. So here we are, the MHAL finals, Spack and Kill against Marlboro. Both teams played earlier, both teams won, and now they've got to turn it around and do it again. So pitching is going to be key today. Let's see how this one goes.
Mike Covermill on the mound, facing a very pumped Dave Inosco team that just beat rival Roosevelt 5-2 to get here. And John Meridian starts things off with a bang. Over the head of Joe Apetesano in left for a stand-up double. But Hovermill would get out of trouble unharmed when the Iron Dukes went down 1-2-3. Scott Oliver gets the call from Marlboro, and the first batter he faces does the same thing. Justin Etz leads off with a stand-up double, but here's where Spack and Kill did things a little differently. Mike Hovermill ropes a shot to left. And here comes Etz. The Spartans get on the board in the first. It's 1-0 after 1. But from there, Oliver was tough, getting Tyler Conklin swinging and getting some serious defense behind him. Etz ropes another one down the left field line, but this time Matt Marcus lays it all out on the line for the Webb gem. In the third, Apetesano shoots one through the 5-hole for a base hit. And 3 batters later, Joe Arcuri gets him home with a Texas leaguer to right. It's 2-0 Spack and Kill. In the fourth, Marlboro gets on the board. Scott Oliver sends one to the gap in deep left center field for a stand-up double. 2 batters later, Jack Rusk hits a sack to second. Oliver scores, and it's 2-1. In the fifth, Justin Etz is at it again with another shot down the left field line, and Etz settles in at second. And once again, it's Hovermill driving Etz home. It's 3-1 Spartans. Marlboro managed one more in the sixth when Scott Oliver hits a sac fly to right field, allowing Xavier Oliver to score. But that's as close as it would get as Etz comes on in relief to shut it down. And Spack and Kill wins the MHAL Championships for the 3rd year in a row, 3-2 the final over Marlboro.
All right, so this becomes a habit now. I mean, this is 3 years in a row. What do you attribute to the longevity, the success, the consistency?
Quality players, coaching staff that stays together, and good work ethic. I think those are the key things.
You have yourselves a good win in the semifinals. You come into this one. What is the biggest challenge of playing one game at a high level and then having to play another game at a high level right after it?
I think it's just a turnover. You come down from that energy of the first game, and then you have to build it back up for the second. I think that's the biggest obstacle that you have to have.
I was thinking, pitching, you got to be deep in pitching, but you guys seem to have that.
Well, Mike was on only 3 days rest, so we were a little concerned, but he really handled it well, and he actually got us a couple more innings than we thought, and bringing Justin in was key for us.
I'm always out there playing as hard as I can, but these guys played great, relentless, and we just played hard, man.
How difficult is it to turn it around when you got to play a high-level game in the semifinals, and then within an hour you got to play the championship game?
It's pretty difficult. A lot of guys are used to it from summer ball, so it wasn't that bad. But
and when you led off the game for you guys with a double, did you get a sense that it was a good omen?
Yeah, definitely. It always helps to start off hot and then get the confidence building for all the other guys.
We're a young team, We had a lot of seniors graduate, a lot of big players, and a lot of kids have been playing really well. Justin, Mike, Jason, Joe, everyone's just been putting in a lot of work, putting in a lot of time, so we can come out, face teams like this, and be successful.